How my brother from another mother stole my life savings and left me for dead. The champagne cork hit my forehead at exactly 9:17 p.m. I remember because that's when my life ended and my revenge began. "To our biggest deal yet," Mark shouted, refilling my glass with $300 Dom Perignon. The penthouse suite at the Wynn Macau shimmered around us, all gold leaf and floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the casino lights. Our private celebration for closing the can't-lose investment opportunity. My phone buzzed with the confirmation email from our Swiss escrow account. I squinted at the tiny text through the champagne haze. Transfer of 487,652.18 USD to Golden Phoenix Holdings. Complete. Wait. I scrolled up. This shows the entire balance. We were only investing half tonight. Mark's smile didn't waver as he took my phone. Small change, brother. The full amount gets us VIP terms. He pocketed my device. Trust me. The suite door opened. 3 men in suits entered, not hotel staff. The tallest spoke perfect English. "Mr. Carter, your presence is required downstairs." Mark stood, adjusting his $10,000 Brioni suit. "Be right back, don't touch the crystal." His wink made my stomach drop. 2 hours later, security found me handcuffed to the minibar. The real police arrived to explain. My signature was on documents authorizing full transfer. Golden Phoenix Holdings didn't exist. Mark had checked out with my passport and luggage. The final insult? The $28,000 room charge on my Amex. The concierge whispered as they escorted me out. "Your friend said you'd pay and tip extra for the mess." Back in New York, my apartment was emptied. Even the family photos were gone. The bank manager showed me the withdrawal slips, all with perfect forgeries of my signature. My best friend of 15 years had studied my handwriting better than my own mother. As winter rain tapped against the homeless shelter window, I unfolded the one document Mark had overlooked. Our original business agreement with his fingerprints on every page. The paper trembled in my hands, but my voice was steady when I called the number I'd memorized. "Mr. Vang? This is Alex Carter. About that private investigator position you offered last year. I'm ready to talk." Part 2. The Hunt. How I Learned. My best friend was a sociopath and turned his own tricks against him. The Bangkok safe house smelled of stale cigarettes and desperation. Surveillance photos of Mark papered the walls. Him shaking hands with a known Russian arms dealer in Cyprus, partying with Dubai royalty, even vacationing with my ex-wife at my former Malibu beach house. "Your boy's connected," muttered Cho, my Thai investigator. He tapped a photo of Mark with a Macau casino boss. Triad money, very dangerous. I traced the route of my stolen cash through shell companies in Panama, Luxembourg, and finally here, into the construction of the Emerald Phoenix, Mark's new Macau casino. For 18 months, I became someone else. The bait, created Lionheart. Capital, with $20,000 of borrowed money. The trap, hired an actress to play Madame Ling, a wealthy Chinese investor. The poison, drafted an ironclad contract that would make Mark personally liable for all casino debts. The breakthrough came when we hacked Mark's architect's emails, buried in the plans. The casino was being built on contested land. The original owners, a powerful Hong Kong family, had been cheated out of the property. I flew to Hong Kong and spent 3 weeks tracking down Old Man Lee, the dispossessed patriarch. When I showed him the documents proving Mark's fraud, his smile could have frozen hell. "We shall educate this young man about true power," he said, pouring tea with hands that had seen decades of violence. The final piece fell into place when Mark's cocaine habit led him to my Madame Ling. His email to her made me laugh aloud. Finally, someone who understands big deals, ready to invest 50 millers. On the anniversary of my betrayal, I watched through binoculars as Mark strutted into the Lionheart office. He signed page after page without reading, too busy bragging about his foolproof system for cheating high rollers. When he initialed Clause 17, the one giving Madame Ling controlling interest if any fraud was discovered, he used the same gold pen he'd stolen from me. Part 3. The Reckoning. The 27-second video that destroyed my best friend's empire. The Emerald Phoenix's grand opening was everything Mark dreamed. Fireworks, dragon dancers, even a CNN crew. From my rented apartment across the street, I watched the live feed as he cut the ribbon with oversized scissors. Then every screen in the casino changed. The 27-second clip showed Mark snorting cocaine with Russian mobsters, him bragging about cheating the Hong Kong family. His signature on doctored land deeds, but the real masterpiece was the scrolling text. Per Clause 17, control now transfers to Madame Ling. All debts are personally guaranteed by Mark Roberts. Current liabilities $147 million. The live stream captured beautiful moments. Mark screaming at technicians, his business partners suddenly leaving. The exact second he realized the Hong Kong family had entered with armed guards. By the time Macau police arrived, Mark was curled in, a ball behind the craps table. They found him clutching his phone, still open to my final text. Happy anniversary. P.S. The Russians were real. Enjoy prison. At his trial, where I testified wearing the suit he'd stolen, the judge sentenced him to 18 years. The Hong Kong family reclaimed their land. As for my $500,000, gone. But watching Mark lose $147 million made it the best investment I ever made. Last month I visited him in prison. Through the bulletproof glass his orange jumpsuit hung loose. "Why?" he croaked. I slid a photo across the table. Me standing, with Old Man Lee at my new Macau venture. Then I stood adjusting the cuffs of my $10,000 suit. "Because you taught me, brother. In business and revenge, always go all in."